Hello everyone, welcome back to Restoring Ghettos Forgotten. I'm here today speaking on relationships again. I'm so glad that you decided to click that button and look at my video. I appreciate you all. But I'm coming today, and the topic today is going to be about unspoken words. Let me ask you guys a question. How many times have you been in a relationship with someone that you absolutely adored and you absolutely loved and cared for, and then all of a sudden a disagreement happened and your pride wouldn't allow you to apologize when you know you were the one that was wrong? I mean, how many people can honestly say they know that they've had a solid relationship, a healthy relationship, somebody that has topped every person that you've ever been with, but yet you were too prideful to say, look, I messed up, I'm sorry, I apologize. Cut this music down a little bit. And that's a major question, because what if that person was the person that you were supposed to spend the rest of your life with, and all because of your ego, or you never apologized to anyone, you allowed that person to walk out your life? And we gotta think about that, because relationships, solid relationships, are so hard to come by. And when you meet somebody that you're never gonna get 100%, no matter how much we try. But I think 80, 85, 90% is pretty darn good. And so when you get those people that are foundational people, that you can, have that type of relationship with, you want to kind of hold on to those people. So today is just a relationship topic. How many of us can honestly say that we've had a disagreement with someone, and all because we weren't able to apologize and we were prideful, that we allowed that person to walk out of our lives? I mean, how many of us can say that? With me, I would say that it almost happened to me, and I won't disclose who this person was. But it almost happened to me. An example would be that I had really, really bad trust issues, you guys, and I'm very transparent. Anybody that's ever whoever read my book can see that I'm very transparent on a lot of my issues, a lot of things that I had going on with me. And so I'm very open about it. But I had really, really bad trust issues, and my trust issues came from adolescence, came from my childhood. It was way before I ever had a relationship with a man. So I already had those issues because of a lot of stuff that I went through as a child. But I had really, really bad trust issues, and this particular person came into my life, and it was new, and with it being new, you're like, okay, let me test the waters, let me see how this is gonna go. And then you're kind of like a little antsy and a little nervous, because especially if you have trust issues and you've had all these bad relationships, and so you're just waiting on the ball to drop, just something bad to happen. And so that alone is not healthy, and that's not, good behavior. And so, but it was this one particular person I had really, really bad trust issues with, and for some reason or another, he had a lot of women friends, lots of them, and they were just like flocking to him. Like all of a sudden, they were just like flocking to him, it seems. And he was not gonna make me comfortable in that. And we had a really big argument and a really blowout. And he even came to the point to where he was saying, like, look, I don't think this is gonna work. We may need to separate and do our own things. And me knowing that this person was really good for me and good to me, I had to reach way down, and I mean deep down inside, because we all have that, I don't need him, or even with men, I don't need her. Who would, forget them, I'm good by myself. No, we're not good by ourselves. God did not put us here on earth to be alone. So I had to let go of that tough exterior, because I always had to have it. If I was going to survive in this world, I was going to have tough exterior and tough skin. So I was like, I had to dig down deep and say, wait a minute, this person is extremely important to you. This person has never did anything wrong to you. It's time that you put on your big girl draws and apologize. And so I did. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, it was the hardest thing I've ever done, like in a relationship, is to admit where I was wrong. And so I admitted it. I say, look, I've thought about it. I know that it's on me. It's my issue and my issue alone. I'm going to have to deal with it. If we are going to make it in a relationship, I'm going to have to trust you regardless of how many women are flocking around you. I have to know that if I am your choice and you're going to keep, your word to me that we are going to be monogamous and we're just going to be together. And I said, so that you'll know that I am truthful about this situation, I'm gonna even go sit down and talk to somebody about it. And I did. And so thankfully our relationship worked out. And so I'm just saying, if we are woman enough or man enough to admit where we're wrong, you guys, we can salvage some really good relationships. And it's not just romantic relationships, our platonic relationships in life. We go through situations and disagreements even with our own family members. And some of us know, well, we've had an argument with somebody that we really truly love and care about. We know that maybe we were the one that was wrong, but because of our egos and, just pride or whatever you want to call it, we won't apologize. So then that relationship, it has been severed. And sometimes those relationships are severed forever behind an unspoken word. So today I want to make mention of unspoken words. They only destroy. It's best to learn how to communicate and to communicate effectively and efficiently so everybody knows where they are. And we can have those healthy relationships. I can say anybody that really knows me, that actually deals with me, that's ever been in a relationship with me, they don't ever have to figure me out. They always know where they are with me because I'm very clear and concise. If we're having issues, I'm going to be clear and concise. If everything's good and I love and I appreciate them, they're going to know that, so I try to be a better communicator than I was in the past. I wasn't a good communicator, but communication is key for any relationship to grow and sustain. And so I just wanted to bring that up. That's something that hit my heart today, how I could have actually lost somebody that was extremely important to me based off of pride or arrogance or whatever you want to call it, because I wasn't, mature enough to say, hey, I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So the question today is, ladies, how many times have you been wrong? How many times have you ripped your man's head off over something that you really wasn't quite right about, and did you